B24? B24? Sorry about the wait. It's a busy day. Please follow me. How was traffic? I assume, yes. Okay, let's keep going. Do you have somebody waiting for you here at the waiting room? Okay, perfect. So that means we can take a lot of time, right? Please follow me. You're gonna step inside my office and please remain standing, okay? Okay, you can put your stuff in the chair. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. You can take a seat. Hi, my name is Officer Gutierrez, and today I'll be conducting your citizenship interview. First of all, do you understand what an oath is? What is an oath? Thank you. Now, please answer yes or no to the following questions. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Why not? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Explain to me why you're not allowed to vote. Do you now have or do you ever had inheritance title in order nobility from any foreign country? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined into a mental institution? Do you owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in other location in the world? Have you ever been a member of or any way associated either directly or indirectly with the Communist Party, with any other totalitarian party, with a terrorist organization? Have you ever advocated either directly or indirectly the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Have you ever persecuted either directly or indirectly any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Between March 23, 1933 and May 8, 1945, did you work for or associate in any way either directly or indirectly with the Nazi government of Germany? Okay, I'm going to ask you a few of them and you just answer yes or no to all of them, okay? Were you ever involved in any way with any of the following? Genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations, not letting someone practice his or her religion? No? Were you ever a member of or did you ever serve in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilant unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization? No? Were you ever a worker, volunteer, or soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following? Prisoner jail, prison camp, detention facility, labor camp, or any other place where people were forced to stay? Were you ever a part of any group or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so? Do you ever sell, give, or provide weapons to any person or help another person sell, give, or provide weapons to any person? Okay. Did you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? No? How about back in your country of origin? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo te está yendo con la práctica? Recuerda que si te gustaría prepararte para responder una entrevista como esta, ofrecemos un curso en nuestra página cursosconfernando.com. En este curso encontrarás un orden de trabajo sin interrupciones que podrás estudiar a tu propio ritmo y a tus propios tiempos sin importar tu nivel de inglés. Además, contarás con el apoyo de nuestro equipo ayudándote en tu preparación. Recuerda, esta página es cursosconfernando.com. Continuemos con la práctica. Mucha suerte. Did you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything to help or support people in combat? Have you ever committed, assisted, and committed or attempted to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? Have you ever been charged with committed, attempting to commit or assisted in committing a crime or offense? Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Have you ever been placed in an alternative sentencing or rehabilitate program? Have you ever received a suspended sentence, being placed in probation, or being paroled? Have you ever been in jail or prison? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Have you ever smoked, controlled substance, illegal drugs, or narcotics? Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time? Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit? Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally? Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony? Have you ever made any misrepresentation to attain any public benefit in the United States? No to all of them? Okay. Have you ever given any U.S. government official any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been ordered, removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you? No? Okay. Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthday? Now we're going to do the civic test. I'm going to ask you 10 questions and you need to answer correct at least 6 of them. Are you ready? In 1 second. What is the capital of the United States? Who was the president during the Great Depression and World War II? What did the Declaration of Independence do? What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? Who is the governor of your state now? When was the Constitution written? We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Who was the first president? What does the judicial branch do? What is the economic system in the United States? Okay, you did well. We're going to do the reading and writing test. I'm going to put a tablet in front of you. I need you to read the sentence, and then I'm going to dictate a sentence for you to write on the tablet. Okay? Okay, first, can you please read the following sentence? Okay, now can you please write the following sentence on the tablet? You can use your finger, okay? Your index finger. The president lives in the White House. The president lives in the White House. One more time. The president lives in the White House. Okay. Can you please give me your full legal name? Have you used a different name? Okay. Can I see your permanent resident card, your passport, and an ID? Yeah, just show it to me. You don't need to give them to me. Thank you. Would you like to change your name? What is your current address? Can you please spell the name of the street for me? How long have you been living at this address? And who lives at this address with you? What was your previous address? And how long did you live at this previous address? What is your date of birth? And where were you born? Okay. Perfect. Were your parents married before your 18th birthday? Are either your parents U.S. citizens? In what year did you become a permanent resident? And how did you become a permanent resident? Okay. Okay. What is your marital status? How many times have you been married? Were you ever married in your country of origin? Is your spouse a U.S. citizen? What do you do for a living? And what do you do in your job? Okay. Since you submitted your application, has something changed? Do you need to update any information on your application? How many times have you traveled out of the United States in the last 5 years? Since you submitted your application, have you traveled out of the United States? Okay, tell me about the last trip. When did you took the last trip out of the United States? And what was the purpose of this trip? Who traveled with you? How many days were you out of the United States in this last trip? Okay, what was your job back in your country of origin? Okay. Do you have any children? Are either your children U.S. citizens? Okay. And how old are your children? And what is your relationship with your children? Okay, I'm gonna need some personal information. What is your height and your weight? Okay, and what is your phone number? What is your age? How many years have you been a permanent resident? Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? What is an oath of allegiance? I want to ask you something, and I want you to give me a sincere answer. Why do you want to become a U.S. citizen? Okay. If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian directions? Okay. Now, in front of you on the screen of the tablet, you're going to see some information. It's your personal information. Can you please review all the information is correct? And then at the end of the screen, you're going to find a pink button. Just tap on it and you're going to be able to sign. But please review all the information is correct. Everything is correct? Okay, I'm going to need 2 more signatures. Okay, just scroll down, all the way down. Tap, and then sign your name. 1 more. Thank you. Okay, congratulations. You have approved your citizenship interview. I'm going to recommend your interview as approved. But remember, you're not a U.S. citizen until you take the oath ceremony, okay? You're going to get a letter in the mail that it's going to inform you the date, the time, and the place for your oath ceremony. Again, congratulations. Si te gustaría informarte de cómo son las entrevistas en la oficina que a ti te corresponde, dónde tendrás tu entrevista, te invito a que nos sigas en nuestro segundo canal de YouTube, Citizens Ahora. En este segundo canal ponemos experiencias todos los días de diferentes partes del país. Puede ser que una de estas experiencias te dé información que tú necesitas para tu entrevista. Así que no olvides, síguenos en nuestro segundo canal de experiencias, Citizens Ahora.